They generated over $30 million in sales within just 1 year. With just 2 products, they compiled over 60,000 5-star reviews on Amazon, and it's ranked one of its best sellers. Let's dive into Goli Nutrition. Let's go. All right, we're at Vitamin Shop right now, picking up Goli. That's our next topic for Deep Dive into Businesses, episode 41.
And their ashwagandha.
Huh?
You have any color, please?
What's up, everyone? Sean Azari here. I'm with Matt SKOPAK.
What's going on, everyone?
Welcome to Deep Dive, episode 41, where we find businesses like Goli and dive into the marketing and business strategies such that you can take these strategies and implement them into your business. Goli Nutrition, founded in 2019 by Michael Bitensky.
Correct.
I'll be honest, guys. I don't know what you think, Matt. They have one of the most crappiest websites I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it's
basic. It's a basic Shopify.
It's a very basic Shopify site, which, guys, should motivate you. And how do they stand out? How do they start dominating in this field? Well, so this guy understood that, you know, people love apple cider vinegar. Not love it. They don't love the taste of it, but there's so many benefits,
Correct.
right? What are some of the benefits? Like,
promotes fat loss. It basically detoxifies your body when done correctly.
but it tastes like crap. We have like a teaspoon right here. We're gonna actually try it.
All probably familiar with is this bottle.
Yeah, it smells. It stinks.
Right?
Here, cheers. Oh God, I hope I don't throw up. Oh my God,
I don't think this is good.
It is. It's not good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's horrible.
That's not even. I don't think I've ever taken that. That's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. Now we're gonna try this Goli thing. So look, this guy knew that this tastes like crap, and it just, as you can see, my eyes, and for those that are watching on YouTube, my eyes are just it's watery, and it's all right. Pour it on. There we go. Much bearable.
There's no like sour, bitter taste.
Oh my God.
Or whatever that is.
So you apparently you still get all the benefits and so forth, and it just tastes phenomenal. So what do, Matt? We always talk about it. They solve the problem.
Solve the big problem.
Solve the big problem, and then they use their keywords and so forth. They knew this is something that's trending, and they created a product around it, and now their marketing is so phenomenal, and that's how they got the word out there.
They put together a great campaign of just multiple factors, and I mean, I take apple cider vinegar, or at least I used to, and like you just stop taking it after a while because it's unbearable. But if it was this every morning, or dosage is 1 to 2 gummies 3 times daily, which is totally way too much, but they just want you to go through the product quickly, you would actually probably do it every morning.
And it shows that, you know, if you have a product that solves a problem, and it can, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works. It tastes great.
Correct.
Right? It tastes great. I don't know if it works. I've read reviews that doesn't. This is my first time trying it.
The ingredients in it suck.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And the sugars, I mean, if they want you to have 6 gummies daily, you're taking 6 or 7 grams of sugar. I mean, it's not good for any type of diet that you're going to try to go on to take this. I think the ingredient list could be better, especially for gummies.
So they were also featured on Ellen DeGeneres, the show. I believe it was a paid endorsement, but I love how Ellen featured the product. She took actually someone in the audience to have taste apple cider vinegar, just like what we did, right? And it played a game and so forth, and then had them try the product. And obviously the person loved the product, loved the taste of it. And, you know, she didn't like completely endorse it, but it was a huge it was a great advertisement. And it showed like, you know, the difference between, you know, ACV apple cider vinegar versus, you know, something that's tasteful like this, but you retrieve the same benefits according to them. In addition, before we get into the points, I just want to add more context. I believe J-Lo is really endorsing the product right now.
And A-Rod.
A-Rod, they just did a huge campaign on that. J-Lo is really on top of this. I don't know if she's an investor and so forth, but again, before all this, they've been dominating this field. And again, they created a product that people were searching for, and then they used their marketing initiatives to really get the product out there. So with that said, did I miss anything else before we go to number 1?
No, it's what they're good at. Numero uno. Repurpose user-generated content for highest conversion rate on social ads. And this is something that Sean talks about all the time and does, and both of our actual businesses do this, is user-generated content, which means basically I take Goli, I'm not associated with the company, I love it, or I'm an ambassador for it, and I create something saying, hey, I believe in ACV, apple cider vinegar, and these taste great. You guys need to try that. Best supplement I've ever tasted or used before. And then what they do is they repurpose. They take the image of that review or that
image or video.
I saw video. It could be both. And they repurpose it and put it as an ad on Facebook or Instagram or any social platform, so that individuals like myself, I see Sean saying Goli's the best. Sean's ripped out of his mind. He looks like a gorilla. I'm going to be like, wow, I want to do that too. I want to take Goli. So that is why user-generated content is probably the highest conversion social ad.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And also some of these videos I saw, let's pull up the Facebook ad library for those that are watching YouTube. You'll see some of these videos are like 2 to 4 minutes long of just someone talking about Goli nutrition, like them trying it out and so forth. So that's a huge aspect. Also, I noticed when you type it on YouTube, you have all these people that are reviewing it.
From my experience, I've seen social media. I've seen influencers post on Instagram and YouTube. YouTube influencers and video reviews or unboxing probably perform almost 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 better than IG influencers, from my experience of what I've seen.
All right, so number 2 is build out a comprehensive affiliate program. Goli is probably one of the best. I think the best so far I've seen that built a successful affiliate program. I signed up. I go on the website. You go all the way in the bottom of the site, and it says become an affiliate or become an ambassador. You sign up. Very easy to sign up. Anyone could do it. There's no requirements here. And this is really reason why I believe they dominated the product and how much they grew within the past year. Again, they launched in 2019, September of 2019. But with this program, this guy knew what he was doing. They created it looks like a customized dashboard, which is something actually not that hard, something that's pretty simple. You could hire a
development team that can do it.
Yeah, and again, go to Upwork or something. But with their dashboard, it makes it so easy. Like you see, they basically have a couple of the options, it's great. I actually listed it out here. Let me actually read. So the affiliate could check how much revenue they generated through their affiliate links. So that's one of the tabs. Like how much money did I make with my links? And they have 3 different links because now they have 3 different products.
Yep. You have your
that they could use.
You have your ACV, and they also have almost a skincare superfood gummy as well.
In another tab, they have a way to calculate potential revenue, and they do this calculation based on the number of followers plus engagement ratio. Also the number of posts that you do for Goli. So then they calculate, like you could make up to, like, let's say, I'm not gonna do the calculation here. Go on this site and you could see what goes on. You could see $5,000 a month based on your number of posts. You know what that does? That's gonna motivate a lot of people. They made it so easy for people to see the potential of them making money, and they set up a great program to do so as well. Like they may be losing money in the first sale and so forth, but they're making money in the long run. But they're really incentivizing all these affiliates, and the marketing is doing all because through these affiliates. So that's really huge. They also have a setup where you could send their payments directly to a PayPal link. So you could just, like, once you see your number, let's say if you have $400 in revenue that you made through commission, right, through your affiliates, you just put your PayPal link and it'll send you a payment directly. They really simplified the process. In addition, I even love this. They even give you best guidelines, the do's and don'ts of posting. So how should the post look? The hashtags that you should be using, little like examples, visual examples. Also a guide of the best times to post on Instagram. Also, if you want to post on your Instagram story, how to post with a link, because some people don't know. Remember, you're getting everybody to become your affiliate, an ambassador. So you want to give them a whole guideline, make it really simple, and they do just that. This is so big. Really, I would suggest, people that are watching on, again, YouTube, I screen recorded this. If it changed and so forth, this is as of, what day is it today? June 28th?
Correct.
2021. They may have changed it by the time you watch this, maybe even made it better, but check it out. Is this something you'll learn and hopefully implement as well?
And I do it all the time. I take either subscription programs, affiliate programs, or anything else that I know is successful that another company is doing, and then I use it as a guide to implement it for my company, because it's hard to create something on your own at thin air. There's no need to.
There's no need to recreate something, especially when a brand is spending so much money
of course.
on this. They have a whole team doing it for you.
84 employees that work for them.
There we go.
So
leverage
that. Sign up to be an ambassador, go through their website, and then just take notes and basically build it. I think we're on number 3. Create trending products that meet your customer needs. And this is something that they did with this guy right here. So they had the ACV gummies. Obviously, that was actually trending at the end of 2019 and the end of 2020, which is exactly when they came out. Weird. And then ashwagandha is now a new product, which probably came out a couple months ago, which is another trending vitamin or supplement. It's really good for relaxation, mental focus, really just unwinding for anxiety and stress, really. Proven, it uses a scientific study or ingredient called KSM66, which has proven studies to show it does work for numerous of those symptoms that they show. So why is this important? If you own a business or you create products and you know your customer base is very big into health, nutrition, and you come up with a supplement that's trending like ashwagandha, it's a perfect time and it's a perfect idea to create a product within your brand that can meet the needs of your customers. And that's the most important thing. There's certain tools out there, I think me and Sean were talking about. Google Trends is a part of Google that shows trends currently happening. Also, there's a newsletter called Glimpse newsletter, which you sign up for. It's for free. It will send you different products that are different products, industries, or companies that are trending at this time. You can leverage these things and you understand, hey, this is trending. This would fit great with my customer base. Then you can then implement one of those trending things, which is popular. People are already going to be like, wow, I've seen this before. A lot of people have been talking about it. And now they see your company come out with a new product in it. This will happen and it will go crazy and you will create another successful product in your brand lineup.
It's also going to help you write a lot of content based on your industry. So if someone's talking about, a specific topic that's aligns with your industry, you could start talking about solutions around your brand that you could solve such that you're getting traction as well, which will build up hype. When you launch your product, you have an audience already for it as well. Number 4, increase credibility by implementing a branded hashtag strategy. This goes back to what I said with number 2. They implemented multiple hashtag strategies, which you can see. They actually, if you do hashtag Goli Nutrition or Goli Partner, I think Goli Nutrition, they have about 19,000 people that are posting, averaging about 2 user-generated content, 2 people around the world that are posting about this brand. In addition, which is getting them more awareness.
Every minute, 2 people are posting.
I think, I meant 2 people are posting every hour.
Is it every hour?
Every hour. Oh. Like on average, as I was calculating, right? As of today. It could be way more, obviously, by dynamic effect, the domino effect, domino, whatever. It's going to be a lot more. So that's getting other people to post it. People are doing hashtag Goli Nutrition, Goli Partner. People are checking that hashtag and seeing that their product is listed there, and it's building up that awareness. In addition, they're also using generic hashtags that align with their brands and dominating in that niche. So such as ACV, hashtag ACV, when you click on it, which stands for apple cider vinegar, you click on it for people that are enthusiasts that love to take a shot of apple cider vinegar but don't know about Goli. They'll see that if they're following that hashtag, they'll all of a sudden see Goli and they're like, what is Goli? Oh, wait, a great tasting gummy bear that has the same benefits as apple cider vinegar? Fuck, I'm going to try that one then. That's so they're building that awareness as well. They're leveraging those type of hashtags, so they're not just using all these generic stuff. And the way they're doing that, again, they have that comprehensive affiliate program that really helps people to, with those guidelines, gets more people to post based on what their requirements are.
This is something they do very well, and you can tell by their engagement through their hashtags. Number 5. So when selling only 1 or 2 products, which Goli does, you must dominate the SEO and popular ordering platforms. So this is something that I think is very important, which Goli literally crushes, is they only had, let's see, when they did $30 million in revenue, they had this Azari product, and then they had probably the Superfruit, and then this just came out. So they only had 2 products. So how do you create $30 million in revenue with only 2 products? Because I know if you have an e-commerce store or you have any store, that's almost impossible. Basically, it's the hardest thing to do. But what Goli does is they dominate every search criteria, search platform, search engine, social media platform, or ordering platform there is. So you go on Google, you type in apple cider vinegar, they're there. You type in Goli, the whole page is taken up by them. You go on Amazon, you type in apple cider vinegar, because people get a lot of supplements off of Amazon. They are probably 6 or 8 of the first 10 products there. Dominate there. YouTube, social media, you type in apple cider vinegar or ashwagandha or superfruit gummy or probably even gummy, they are there. So they have 1 product or 2 products, but they have done a phenomenal job of being everywhere that their possible customers are going to be searching for their product. And that's just something that's super important, especially when you only have a few number of products. You have to understand where your customers can find you, and then make sure that you dominate those areas so that you can be found and then you can convert and be purchased.
Also, if you're the first of something, according to them, they're the first apple cider vinegar gummy, right? The one that tastes great.
That's probably the biggest.
They claim to be the first. I think they were the first, and then there was a lot of copycats right afterwards.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be the first, dominate all areas of where your user base is, such that you could rank #1 in all those areas, including Amazon. That's why they rank. They have over 60,000 Amazon reviews, and they can syndicate those reviews across Google and so forth, which is going to help them with their SEO. So dominating when you're the first is really, really important, is going all in on all these platforms. You could, if you're on Shopify, and I'm sure WooCommerce, all these platforms, you could have plugins where such that could help you with your listings and pulling your SKUs into the marketplace as well. So look into that, get right into it before your competitors do, because if your competitor's there before you and you were the first, they're gonna win. They're gonna win on the terms of like being searched and being on top of the listings in that marketplace. So make sure you're, like you said, and be omnipresent, be on all these platforms.
Guys, their campaign is, we've seen this now over and over, the same type of like ad campaign. It's get on a big TV show such as Oprah's Top Products, Ellen DeGeneres, then also have a large macro influencer post for you, and then also create some type of environment or some type of ad platform where you get micro influencers that can reach a larger scale of people, and then dominate SEO and all platforms. If you can do those 4 things with 1 product, you will probably create a business that does $5 million a year, maybe $10 million a year. In this case, $30 million a year.
Agreed. Number 6, use Brand Collab Manager to repurpose or actually run ads across from your creators. So I mentioned this in a few different podcasts. A lot of brands do this well. However, just a key update, there's a lot of things that are going on with the iOS 14 update. This used to perform really well. It still does, especially if you own a lot of your data. Like if you have a huge marketing list that you could retarget across and so forth. So what is this Brand Collab Manager? So I'm sure you've seen, if you haven't, you've seen ads that are run across creators promoting another brand's product. So let's just say Caroline Swiss, all right? And you see them holding up a Goli nutrition bottle with a review on their caption, but it's coming from their username. Goli is actually running an ad on their username. They're paying for that, right? Because they have all these brand ambassadors, brand affiliates, or influencers that they paid for, or perhaps they're doing it through their affiliate program, but they're running ads on them, which is just another, it gives you almost like, instead of them taking that piece of content, you see another user promoting it. It's almost just like when you look at Amazon reviews, you see other users talk about a product. It's just the same thing, but now it's on Instagram and Facebook, but then you're running it across that people already know about your product. So you could run it across people that have visited your website within the day or within the 7-day period and so forth. And you retarget them based across using that username.
That paid advertisement.
Yep. So that instead of coming from Goli, it's coming from that user, which adds more credibility and increases your conversion rate, as you mentioned.
Especially when it's a big influencer that has a lot of credibility. It's a win-win.
100%. So that was number 6.
I think if you guys takeaways here, if you're thinking about launching an affiliate program, or you want to learn about basically learning to create a marketing campaign and you only have 1 or 2 products, this is a great podcast, a great company to research.
100%. Guys, if you're listening to this on iTunes, Spotify, and so forth, please give us a 5-star review. Share this with other entrepreneurs that are starting a business or struggling to grow their business. Hopefully this helps. I know this is going to help them if they start implementing these tactics as well. And if you have any questions, you could tweet us. You got at SKOPAK or at Sean_Azari. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave your questions down below. And subscribe for more weekly videos, or on our podcast, again, subscribe for more weekly audio clips. And we will see you next week.
Goli out.
Ciao.